honest in all things. Her talk is based on Ephesians chapter 4, verses 25 and 28, as well as chapter 5, verse 1. And her setting is reasoning with her daughter. So let's give her our attention.
Okay, so we learned about Ananias and Sapphira this week in our study, and how they lied in order to make themselves look better than everyone else. But what do you think we learned from what happened to Ananias and Sapphira?
It teaches us that God does not like liars.
That's right. And he always wants us to tell the truth. But many people say it's okay to say lies, Aislin. What do you think?
No, it's wrong always.
That's correct also. And who do we know said the first lie?
The devil.
Do you remember what he told Eve?
He told Eve that if you eat from this tree that you will not become, that you will not die and you will become like God. And then they became sinners.
That's right. And so we see that they became sinners and their children became sinners, and now because of that horrible lie, we all get sick, we grow old, and we die. So that was such a horrible thing for him to say. So anyone who tells a lie then does exactly what the devil did first. And do you remember what Jesus called Satan then?
The father of the lie.
Right. So let me read you a scripture in Ephesians, okay? It's Ephesians 4, verse 25. And it says, "Wherefore now that you have put away falsehood, speak truth each one of you with his neighbor." All right, so again, it tells us there, this is what Jehovah wants us to do. He wants us to tell the truth. But you know, some people go as far as lying just to get something that they want really bad. Do you remember in the Watchtower there was an article on Gehazi and how he lied to get those gifts that were meant for Elisha? And so he lied to Naaman. And he kept those gifts, right? But what happened to him for lying?
He got a disease and it was called the leprosy, and he got a lot of blisters on him.
That's right. So again, we see how Jehovah doesn't approve of people who do that. So now let me ask you, let's say that you found at school, I don't know, an iPod or a Nintendo or a phone that you wanted. Would it be okay to lie and say, someone gave it to me just so you could keep it?
No, I will return it in.
Right, that's the correct thing to do. We'd want to turn it into its rightful owner and not lie just so we could keep it. What if it was something you wanted really bad?
No.
We still wouldn't want to say the truth, right, and turn it back in. Okay, well, you might be tempted, though, to lie maybe some other times, maybe to not get in trouble. Let's say that perhaps you were running around the house with a ball or chasing your brothers around and something broke after I told you guys not to play inside the house. Would you be tempted to lie and say, oh, I don't know who did it, just so you wouldn't get in trouble?
No.
Well, I would hope you told me the truth. So that's right, we wouldn't want to do that either. And let's see what Ephesians 4, verse 28 says, okay? And so let me read it to you, okay? It says, "Let the stealer steal no more, but rather let him do hard work, doing with his hands what is good work, that he may have something to distribute to someone in need." So this goes back to the thought that we were talking about turning something in that we found, right? Because lying and stealing would go hand in hand. Now, what if, again, you were tempted to lie, maybe saying, yes, I did my chores and my homework just so you could go play. Well, that would be wrong as well, right?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes.
That would be wrong, yes. So let's read one more scripture, and it's found there in Ephesians 5:1, and I'm going to let you read that, okay? This is what Jehovah wants us to do. Ephesians 5:1.
Therefore became imitators of God as beloved children.
Right. So again, Jehovah always tells the truth, and he expects us to do the same. Right?
Yep. Remember Sister Maxwell told me you lie, you die.
That's right. So you ready to go make those cookies now?
Sure, let's go.